Rush the Pass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode, first of all, welcome to Raygo Reactions. And on today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Rush and their song The Pass. I'm also going to do my best to maybe try and play what it is that Geddy's doing or what Alex is doing for my own benefit. Obviously, I have the guitar bug, so I might pause it and be like, what's he doing there, and try and play it myself. But not only that, we're going to be reacting to a version from California on June the 13th, 2026. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, was about 11 days ago. It was from the Kia Forum. And reason being is this was requested by one of our subscribers by the name of Todd. So first of all, thank you very much, Todd, for your request and kind donation to the channel. Thank you for supporting. You guys can do the same if you like. Request a reaction, link in the description below. But not only that, Todd requested this, and it's good because I can see when a fan's recording, I can see exactly what they're doing, especially if they keep their eyes on Geddy. I've got many questions about Geddy and how he plays. Does he kill the sound of his bass when he switches to the keyboard? I also noticed you've got a keyboard player on this tour, which is fair enough. They're getting on. There's only so much you can do. I want to see how they're sounding, because I really am thinking about buying a ticket, hopefully, to one of the gigs in England and going to it, listening, just experiencing it, and letting you guys know my thoughts. But either way, I haven't even heard the song The Pass, so this should be fun. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe, because there's plenty more where this came from. And by the way, yes, to answer your question, I will be doing all the albums, all the studio versions, so don't be upset that I'm reacting to a live version with maybe a bad quality. I understand how it works, and I will go back and I'll listen to them again. So without further ado, let's get into this. Cheers. It's 37 degrees. Sometimes you got to crack a beer open. Non-alcoholic. Huh?
So, spending so much time watching Neil grow as a lyricist was quite something. His subject matter ranged from so many different things, from fantasy to semi-autobiographical things, from worldly things, from some things that go straight to your heart, and love. Let's not forget that. This is one of those songs that goes to your heart.
First of all, this sounds very, very nice. What have we got here then? Hey, what have we got here then? See, this is an A sharp major, but Geddy's playing these like 2 notes at a time. I don't know what he's playing, but it sounds like. So he's playing 2 of them like. I don't know exactly what it's doing, but when he's hitting it on the 3rd, Alex is going. And then he's going to something else. I don't know, I can't break it down right now, but this is very nice. His use of bass playing doesn't only go into lead, but almost like a Travis, like a bass player who uses his thumb and fingers to hit different notes at a time. You wouldn't usually do that on a bass. You tend to only stick to one. So you would go, but he's adding the harmony to it. And the reason he's doing that is because not only does it sound super cool, but they have to really try and thicken everything they do up, because there's only 2 of them musically. The professor was the drummer, and I know he added his little things, which were great, but majority of the time he's playing the drums, so they need 2 people to make it as thick as possible. And that's where Geddy's using 2 notes to add that harmony. Very, very nice stuff. Into the singular notes. Change the dynamic. That. We'll listen to look at the lyrics after, guys. Look at them. Coolest granddads alive. Nice hi-hat work by the girl. Great drums. Great solo. There's the proggy side. Guys, I am happy with this. I want to go and watch them. I really do. I was not expecting this on the Rush journey. I was started off so, and the thing is, I don't even want to slate myself and say I started off on a bad foot, because I didn't. I look at everything objectively, and I've always been honest, and I said it wasn't really for me when I first started. They've won me round. Rush have won me round, guys. And honestly, when I listen to Spirit of Radio, when I listen to Time Stands Still, Bravado, great song. It's just getting better and better. Somebody said, and I don't know how they worded it, but I'm paraphrasing it, like they're a slow burner when it's not your kind of thing, but they'll win you round. And they really have. I just love seeing stuff like that. Oh my god, Rush, Tom Sawyer live. I'm looking at tickets. I know I keep saying it, but it's because I've just recorded Bravado, so if you've seen that episode, it's actually only 10 minutes later. But Bravado, great song. Let's look at the lyrics. I'm just hyped up right now. Such a great band, and with such, like, good morals. That's why I like them. They've got good morals. They care about each other. It's a brotherhood, and they enjoyed it. They've enjoyed their career. That's why I feel it's quite emotional when I watch them. Proud swagger out of the schoolyard, waiting for the world's applause. Rebel without a conscience, martyr without a cause. Some rhyming going on here. That's a bit odd, isn't it, for Rush? Static on your frequency, electrical storm in your veins. Raging at unreachable glory, straining at invisible chains. They're amazing lyrics. Wait, they're amazing lyrics. Raging at unreachable glory. It's like you're getting wound up at something you know you can't get anyway. Relax. It's not even possible. It's like me saying I'm going to be the president of the United States and raging at it. Some things in life, you just have to go, can't help it. Relax. It's not going to happen. Leave it. And now you're trembling on a rocky ledge, staring down into a heartless sea. Can't face life on a razor's edge. Nothing's what you thought it would be. And I believe the Pass and Bravado are from the 90s albums, one of the 90s. And Todd, who requested this, did say it's very much more melodic. And I agree. It's more melodic. It's more easy on the ears, more pleasant. I'm not saying it's better. But if you're coming from my background, which is more folk, classic rock, whatnot, you're going to get those more melodic, easy on the ear, singy songs. And I think that's what these two have been, Bravado and the Pass. So I'll be honest, I kind of prefer this kind of side to them. I know you guys might be thinking, nah, I want to hear ZZY or ZZY and whatnot. Cygnus Book 1, Cygnus Book 2. I still think that's cool. All of us get lost in darkness. Dreamers learn to steer by the stars. All of us do time in the gutter. Dreamers turn to look at the stars. Wow, what a lyric! Guys, what a lyric. That's saying, and this is my personal interpretation, and I kind of relate to this. You know, all of us spend time in the gutter. You know, for every peak, there's a trough. You know, we've all been at a high, but we've all been at our lows. When you take one step forward, you take two steps back. That's how life feels, especially when it comes to work, day-to-day things, money. You always think, oh, finally, I'm doing okay. No, you're not. Tax bill. And also, you owe us money. You didn't pay enough last month. You haven't paid enough money this past 12 months. You owe us 600 quid. They're the kind of letters I get. You know what I mean? So what? But we all spend time in the gutter. It depends what you want to do about it. Do you want to stay in the gutter and look at the wet floor with rats? Or do you want to turn around and look at the stars and go, I'll keep still trying because I know where I want to go. And there's the difference between people in life. Now, I like to think of myself as a person who looks at the stars, and you can call it cliche, but I live by the fact of, again, it's cliche, you do only live once. Work for what you want. And that's what I'm doing currently. I love talking to you guys. I love music. I love playing it. I love reacting to it. I'm in a band. I love playing live. I want to make it my 9 to 5. But there's loads of objects in the way. You know, there's no money in it unless you're really big. That's why I request reactions. If you do it, it's cool. I can give something back. I can do what I love and hopefully get something, you know, maybe if I work hard enough, take my normal 9 to 5 and go one day off and do this, you know. And it's all about getting that bar of what you don't want to do and what you do want to do and trying your best to do that with it. And even if you get to there of not what you want to do and what you want to do, and it's at this point, that's better than being there. And that's all I do every day. I think I want to try and get to there. I would love to be here, but if I can get to there, you know. And that's why I think I love doing these, because if you guys request, it's so cool. It helps to channel out. All the videos are demonetized, and I can give something back of what I actually want to do, and I enjoy it so much. Great lyrics. That's what I think when I read these, and that's why music's so good, because a lyric, dreamers learn to stay by stars, all of us do time in the gutter, dreamers turn to look at the, what? Dude, I've read these wrong. That's the craziest part. All of us do time in the gutter, dreamers turn to look at the cars. I guess it's the same sort of thing, really. I thought it was dreamers turn to look at the stars, but it's not. You guys must have been going, Joe, that's not my guy. That's not what he said. But listen, the beauty about music is you can interpret it how you want. And it still works. Dreamers turn to look at the cars. You could call the car the glory, the end result of what you want. I prefer look at the stars, but yeah, here's what it is. Neil, me and you would have to disagree with that one. Turn around and turn around and turn around. Walk on the razor's edge. Don't turn your back and slam the door on me. If it's not as if this barricade blocks you on your road, it's not as if you're alone in wanting to explode. Someone set a bad example, made surrender seem alright. Oh my. The act of noble warrior who lost the will to fight. These are the best lyrics I've read by Rush. The best lyrics I've read by them. And now you're trembling on a rocky ledge, staring down into a heartless sea. Done with life on a razor's edge, nothing what you thought it would be. No hero in your tragedy, no daring in your escape. No salutes for your surrender, nothing noble in your fate. Christ, what have you done? Mate! No daring in your escape. Someone set a bad example, made surrender seem alright. Surround yourself by people who want the best for you, but also who want the best for themselves. I don't know who said it was, but it's not about if you give me the best of you. No, I don't know who said it. It was like if you give me the best of you, I'll give you the best of me. That's the wrong way of thinking of life. I will give you the best of me. As long as you give the best of yourself. Because inevitably, if I'm giving the best of myself and you're giving the best of yourself, we will be in a good shape. But if you're only giving the best of you based off what I do, where are we ever going to go? And that's friendship, relationships, anything. And that's how I see that. Someone set a bad example, made surrender seem alright. So if you surround yourself by people who go, oh, it is what it is. Who cares? I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You're never going to do that, mate. You're never going to make it. You're never going to... I don't want to be around that. No way. But guys, I told you, this is what happens. If I read lyrics in a deep level, I go off on tangents. I shouldn't do this. I should just react to the music. Sorry. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to request a song of your choice, let me know. What a great band. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed this video. Peace out.
Blue. Raygo blue. Raygo blue. Yeah. Raygo blue.
Welcome to my Patreon. I thought today we'd react to do some exclusive stuff, you know what I mean, for you little legends only. I want you guys to tell me if this song sucks. If it does, it's gone forever.
Joe's seen something he likes. Call it the old
like it.
squatting up bosh.